Handshake there, so I'm assuming that's a job well done. Handshake. 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, 7 innings, and boy was he efficient.
1-0. Red Sox lead the Pirates here in the 8th. New pitcher for Pittsburgh is Gregory Soto, facing Jahmai Jones.
And Jones
51 games this year for Soto, 5-3 record, 3.73 ERA, and 50-plus innings pitched.
Back in the 3rd inning.
Jones 0-1 now as he fouled off the first pitch from Soto.
This guy is on the roster for this particular spot. He's always been great against left-handed pitching. Doesn't matter even elite velo, which Soto has.
Swing and a miss at a high sinker. Jones and an 0-2 home.
I didn't get the feeling that Sonny Gray could pitch all night long. Absolutely. I mean, I didn't see any drop-off in his stuff. I really wasn't even paying attention to pitch counts because you mentioned his pitches by inning.
Payout pitch from really Jones to Soto. Or Soto to Jones.
But he's done.
Popped up. First base.
Jones pops this one up to the right side.
Spencer Horwitz has it for the first out of the inning.
In 3 of the last 4 innings, 7, 5, and 11. Pitches thrown by Sonny Gray. Well, IndyCar transforms the streets of the nation's capital to one of the most spectacular races in motorsports. A once-in-a-lifetime race as America celebrates 250 years. The Freedom 250 live next Sunday, August 23rd, only.
Sadon the other way, and a base hit down the first base line. Sadon will look for 2. Into the corner. Man got away from Simon. It did get away from Simon. Sadon's going to 3rd. Sadon with a triple. It'll probably be called a double with an error in right from Ronnie Simon.
That should be a double and an error, giving up the extra base. I mean, you've got to understand, with Rafaela's speed, that's a double all the way as soon as it gets by the first base bag. So you just have to be as cautious and conservative.
A hammerhead down the first base line for a base hit, and then Ronnie Simon, as it was slowing down,
and just got
missed it.
Close, not close enough actually to the baseball. Maybe thought it was going to kick him the wall.
And now Adley takes a strike.
So the Red Sox looking to add to their lead. Runner on 3rd, 1 out. It is a double, and the error charge to the right fielder Simon. Rutschman has struck out twice.
0-1 on Adley.
Last time up.
Inside sinker, and the count's evened up at 1 apiece.
The Red Sox have not fared well with runners on 3rd tonight.
You know, those are mistakes the Pirates have been making lately in this slump. But they just can't. Giving up an extra base.
1-1 delivery, a swing and a miss on a slider low. Strike 2.
An easier job for Rutschman. But some of these mistakes... He was throwing the bases, trying to stretch a single into a double. Errant pickoff attempts with 2 outs and 2 strikes on a batter. Their margin of error has shrunk. And
Payoff pitch from Soto to Adley. Infield in for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
1-2 from
Ground ball. Sadon stays put at 3rd. And Jacob Gonzalez throws out Adley 2 away.
Now 2 away.
Yeah, with the middle of the order coming up, no contact play there. Just a runner on 3rd, no trail runner. You want to give this guy, Wilson Contreras, the at-bat.
Wilson Contreras 0 for 2 with a walk in the 4th.
Contreras has struck out twice and walked tonight. Runner on 3rd.
Contreras takes one down and in, nearly hit him. Ball nearly gets by the catcher. It's 1-0 on Contreras that almost scored a run.
Contreras
it's Rafael Flores Jr. catching.
Earlier, the situation from a couple of years ago between those two.
Yeah, nothing carries over. Usually it doesn't carry over. Everybody's a competitor.
1-0 delivery. Contreras hits it in the air to center. Mangum is there to make the catch, and Gregory Soto gets through the 8th. St. On got a double, got the 3rd. And the Pirates keep it a 1-0 game. Bottom of the 8th, new pitcher for the Red Sox. Sonny went 7 innings, and now Eric Miller will come in.
Time for our sleeper pick, sponsored by Mattress Firm.
110 years ago today.
86.
Wow,
Walter
I'm
Johnson,
really
Babe
thinking this game, 10 years ago.
Ruth,
What a matchup.
12
Walter
2/3
Johnson against
complete
Babe Ruth.
game.
Neither came out of the
13 innings complete
Taking
game.
to the 13th inning.
Walter gave up a
1-0.
run. Babe Ruth didn't give up a run.
Babe said pitch count. What's pitch count?
110 years
Jared
ago
Triolo had 1-0 against Eric Miller, 2.43 ERA, 37 innings pitched with 53 strikeouts. 42 games and a sinker in there, evens the count up 1
Like
apiece.
110 pitches now. That's been done this year only 15 times. Just 10 years ago, it was done over 400 times.
Slider on the inside edge for strike 2. Payoff pitch, Miller to Triolo. Downstairs slider in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes on
the
Triolo.
70s, early 80s, and the number of complete games, number of pitches up in the 150s for starters at times.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the barrier used to be a decade ago 120 pitches. Now
2-2 offering. Up the middle. Caught at second by Sogard. 1 away.
Triolo lines out to the second baseman, Sogard.
I really like the pickup of Miller for the Red Sox here. Watch him get down the
Spencer
middle.
Horwitz
Big,
will come to the
tall
plate.
lefty. Nice job by Chirillo getting on top of that four-seamer, but you know, Miller, look at that stride, how far he gets down the mound. Upper 90s. Wipeout breaking ball.
Sinker right down the pipe to
Vanderbilt just
Horwitz.
gets him in the zone a little bit more with the stuff he has. I mean, this is an important piece, especially if you're
0-1.
talking about postseason play to limit left-handers in the middle of a game.
Horwitz, ground ball to short. Monasterio fires in time to Contreras. 2 away.
Horwitz for out number 2.
They like a type here in Boston. Tall left-handers who get down the mound. Peyton Tolley, Aroldis Chapman, Miller, Jake Bennett. And they're all guys 6'4", 5'6", with a 7-foot extension or more.
2 outs in the
So
bottom of the
velocity
8th, and here's
plays up
Brandon coming to the
at this
plate. He
point.
can tie this game with 1 swing. Brandon takes a sinker upstairs, ball 1.
1 to Brandon Lau.
Talking to Peyton Tolley, he's, besides a great pitcher, just a great person, character in this game.
Slider at the top of the zone. The count's evened up at 1 apiece.
14 in the previous game. I said, all right, pretend you're an artist. You made 2 great oil paintings. Which one do you like better? The 14 punch-outs or the 4? So if I could combine the 2.
1-1. Swing and a miss over that low slider now.
Canvas.
Payoff pitch up coming from Miller to Brandon.
Chance to spend some time with him yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, he's just, I love the way he pitches because he goes after pitching. He puts, we talked about this, he makes the offensive side of the game defensive by attacking hitters.
Payoff pitch from Miller to Brandon. And he got him looking. Sinker on the outside edge. Brandon's down. Eric Miller, a quick bottom of the 8th. 1-0 Red Sox. Head into the 9th. Willier, Durbin, and Duran coming up. 9th inning. 1-0 Red Sox.
7 strikeouts and the only run of the game. Solo shot off the bat of Abreu. Back in the
Willier
second.
to the plate. Hit the lone run of the night. A home run at the
And
second
speaking
inning.
of, it's
He's
Abreu
facing
leading off
Luke
against
Weaver.
Luke Weaver. Out of the Pirates.
And Weaver fires a fastball in there for strike 1.
Earlier this month.
Multi-hit night for
Fourth
Willier.
pitcher of the night for the
Weaver's had a
Pirates.
great year combined from the Mets and Pittsburgh. 44 games, 2-1 record, and a 1.76 ERA in 46 innings pitched. That's a changeup in the dirt. Counts evened up at 1 apiece.
Yeah, I thought the Pirates had a really good deadline in terms of addressing their needs, which clearly was bullpen. And you saw a little bit
A
yesterday.
double to
where
solo
Soto,
homer for
a
Willier.
later piece for Don Kelly, could come into the game in the middle, and behind him, the additions, Duvall, Weaver,
1-1
Yates
offering.
pitched.
Willier in the air and deep to center. Mangum going back to the wall. Off the wall. It gets by Mangum. Willier's on his way to second. It's a second double of the night and the third hit of the game for Willier Abreu.
This guy has been a season changer for the Boston Red Sox. I didn't think this team had enough power to really be a postseason team, but his emergence here in the second half
Got a
was
middle
huge
breaking
because
ball.
They can change a game quickly with one swing down. I thought this ball
And
had a chance
Willier
of getting out.
hits one
Needed to
off
be
the
tough
center
on the
field
track.
wall
Tough play
that
from Mangum.
got by Mangum.
Straight over your head. It's just so hard to track a ball. You see, actually overran it to that side a little bit. That ball was scorched.
And now Caleb Durbin. Weaver looking at second. Long hold.
Red Sox with 4 doubles.
Now the first pitch to
One
Durbin.
single
Durbin
tonight.
trying to butt him over. It's a butt back to Weaver. He's going to third, and Willier is out. What a heads-up play by Luke Weaver. Durbin with too hard of a bunt, and Willier is picked off at third, and he's out.
As soon as you let the ball go as a pitcher, you're an infielder. And this is a great infielder's play.
Oh, that was an incredible throw from Luke Weaver,
Position and a play at third base.
showing off that
Speed
pitchers are
will
athletes
tell you
too.
Exactly all you need to know. You don't need to hear a
Oh,
call to
there's
the
nothing
bases.
Willier could
When
do.
the ball is hit that firmly, bunted that firmly, straight back to you. You know you have a play here. Obviously, the bunt has to be a little further away from the mound.
So 1 out, here's
That's
Jaron
a defensive
Duran.
play by pitcher.
Duran takes a fastball in there for strike 1.
Ran 0 for 3 tonight.
Luke Weaver, since the 1st of May, has an 0.26 ERA, the lowest in the majors. 1 earned run his last 34 innings.
It almost caught Durbin over
That
there.
throw over to
Not paying
first
much
nearly
attention.
got Durbin.
Durbin likes to take those vault leads, jumping up and down. Sometimes you
But
can
Luke
get caught.
Weaver doesn't really get talked about much, but he is a very good reliever, and he is really underrated by everybody in the major leagues. Probably one of the top 20 best, maybe even top 10 best relievers in the sport. Fastball upstairs, and the count's evened up at 1 apiece. But definitely the best setup man in baseball is Luke Weaver this year. Although he may be a closer now, since he is in Pittsburgh. 1-1, and Duran skies it in the air. Shallow left field, long run, and it's going to drop! A flare for a base hit. Durbin to second, Duran with a bloop single. And there's 2 off, 1 out for Boston.
So deep to the off-field here. He just doesn't have enough time to close ground.
Gonzalez coming out.
Gonzalez
Coming
can get to
in
no man's land there,
is
basically because of
Valdez.
positioning, playing so deep in left field.
And the ball drops in between them. Now Andre Monasterio to the plate. 2 fly outs in the lineup for Monasterio, hitless so far. Long hold from Weaver. Now the first pitch.
Red Sox
That's a
are
load
0
away
for
cutter.
8 with runners
Ball
in
1.
scoring position. They had second and third twice. Second and third, 1 out in the 3rd inning. Second and third, nobody out in the 4th. And did not score a run in either instance.
1-0 pitch. Outside again. 2-0.
I was okay with Durbin bunting. He's probably doing it on his own. Sometimes it's a case of get him over to third base however you can. You're talking about leadoff double, 2 outs, get you an insurance run. I had no problem with that. Just wasn't executed well enough.
Since Chad Tracy was hired, the Red Sox have the most sack bunts and sack flies in the bigs, as that's a cutter for strike one as Monasterio whiffs.
Luke Weaver lulls you to sleep. Very little leg kick, but the arm is so quick and the command is so good.
Damn it.
Lives on the edges.
2-1 offering. Another cutter wide. Ball 3.
Chapman to the Sox pen.
3-1 delivery. Weaver with a look at second, and he steps off.
Pitch right here, but if I had to pick Luke Weaver's best pitch when he's
A lot of Red Sox fans in the building tonight.
Even at 3-1, it's that good.
Still 3-1. Long hold again from Weaver. Swing and a miss. Fastball up there. Full count to Monasterio.
Again, smooth delivery, and that ball gets on you late.
Full count delivery.
Pitch to Monasterio.
Popped in the air and out of play. Monasterio choosing the battle here.
Top of the ninth in Pittsburgh. 1-0 Red Sox. 2 on, 1 out.
Look at second again. Now the full count. Fouled off again. Monasterio late on the fastball, but he's getting on it.
Fourth inning when he fouled off 6 pitches from Jones, a 10-pitch at bat. Now we see here in the ninth, fighting off some offerings from Luke Weaver.
Well, the key is he's fouling off fastballs late, so he's not jumping. He's letting that ball travel.
Still 3-2. Weaver long hold. Now he fires. Monasterio digs it out to the left center. Gap down for a base hit. All the way to the wall. 1 run scores. Here comes another. Andrew Monasterio with a 2-run bases clearing double. And it's 3-0 Red Sox.
He went to the changeup, but that's the danger when you have a hitter that is not jumping out at the fastball. Is letting the fastball travel means he's
Changeup down, and Monasterio barrels it up and digs it out to the left center gap, and that'll score Durbin. And Jaron Duran hustling around third. Look at him fly all the way to the plate. And that'll make it 3-0 Red Sox. Big insurance runs for Boston. Now Nick Sogard will try and drive in Monasterio. And he takes a fastball just above the zone, ball 1. Look at second again from Weaver, and he steps off.
We referenced the 10-pitch at bat to Monasterio back in the 4th inning. He saw 8 pitches from Weaver here in the 9th. And doubled in.
Swings over a changeup. Counts even up at 1 apiece.
Sending the Red Sox lead to 3.
I think the key
1 earned run in the previous 34 innings. Luke Weaver gives up 2 tonight.
As to where you can get him out.
Sometimes in the big leagues, it's like that.
Fastballs fouled to the pole side by getting out front. You could tell he was staying back, letting that ball travel. You couldn't beat him. As hard as Jared Jones was throwing on fastballs up, Weaver couldn't beat him on 95 up. The changeup could not work against the guy who was on balance.
1-1 offering. Swing and a miss and a high heater. Weaver gets ahead of Sogard 1-2. Now can he punch him out?
Some breathing room for the Red Sox. The left. 2 men out of the third, 2 men out of the fourth.
Payoff pitch with a look at second from Weaver. Now he'll fire at the Sogard, and he misses low. Great block from Flores, 2-2.
Difference there. He had beat Sogard in the fastball up, so he was set up for the changeup, just didn't execute it. He can go back to the high fastball if he wants.
2-2 still, long hold again. Hey, got him looking. Changeup in there. Sogard is frozen. Weaver gets his first strikeout of the night. It's a backwards K. 2 outs.
Watch when Monasterio on this changeup. Watch his lower half. You see his legs, the way he sinks into that? That's buying himself more time. As long as the hands stay back and you see those legs drop, you're really allowing the pitch to travel. Shades of Bo Jackson. Using the wall as a climbing device.
Jemai Jones to the plate again. He takes a fastball high, ball 1. Jones popped up in the 8th. That was his only at-bat so far.
Jones batting for the second time, popped out.
1 offering. Jones hits it to left. That's a base hit. Around third, Monasterio. Jemai Jones gets in on the action. It's an RBI single, 4-0 Red Sox.
4-0 Boston.
This looks
A
like
big 3-run ninth for Boston. Weaver with a fastball, and as soon as Jones lined it, Weaver knew that was an RBI hit. Monasterio flies around second. He scores. And Jemai Jones makes it 4-0.
It just kept rolling.
A month in which they won 21 of 25 games.
2 outs in the 9th. Here's Cedon. He's 1 for 4 with that double in the 8th. That turned into a 3-bagger after the error in right from Simon. Long hold. Swing and a miss and a up and in cutter. Strike 1.
One of 6 extra base hits for the Red Sox. 5 doubles and a home run. Red Sox won 15 in a row during the month of July. They also had a 9-game win streak that started in July, extended into August.
0-1 offering. Cedon fouls it away. Went after the high heat. He's in an 0-2 hold.
A run in the second and 3 here in the 9th.
Double barrel action in the Red Sox pen. Giovanni Moran and Aroldis up in the pen.
Moran has joined Chapman up in the Red Sox pen.
Payoff pitch from Weaver to Cedon with Jones at first. Another heater high, and Cedon fouls it back. He's going to choose the battle here.
Still throwing, considering it's not a safe situation at this point.
Sonny Gray in line for his 15th victory, which would be a new career best. Has won 14 on 3 different occasions.
Weaver steps off. Another 0-2 offering to Cedon. And a check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. A changeup in the dirt. Strikes out Cedon on the sword. But the Red Sox get 3. Andre Monasterio with a 2-run double. Jemai Jones with an RBI single. And Willier with his 3rd hit of the game. 4-0 Red Sox trying to get Sonny his 15th win of the season. It will be a new career high for him.
Upset about that strike.
Bob in the 9th.
The first base umpire throwing 5 pieces of equipment for those of you scoring at home.
Uh-oh, Cedon's a little heated.
Go, dude. Just
And
put your arm around him.
Wilson
right
Contreras
hey, we're winning
puts
this
his
game.
arm around him,
Put
and
this game away with the next 3 outs. Now's not the time. I love that. And he
Wilson
certainly has
Contreras,
thrown that
we
ball
all
for the Red
know,
Sox.
the passion he plays with. He has a quick temper. We all know that. Same with Cedon here. Aroldis fires high to Reynolds, ball 1.
Reynolds go for 3 tonight.
2 ground outs in the K tonight for the DH Reynolds.
No runs, 6 base hits. It was a 1-0 game, and the Red Sox scored 3 at the top of the ninth.
Reynolds, hard hit ball right to third. What a play from Durbin. 1 away.
Yeah, we mentioned not a safe situation, but you got the big guy up, hot in the bullpen, and also he needs to work. And it's been, 4 days? Resting, waiting for a save opportunity.
Esmerlin Valdez to the plate. Two singles tonight for Valdez.
Who has a couple of base hits tonight.
Ball 1 and a cutter outside from Aroldis.
Producer Eric Billigmeyer, our director Ben Dillenberger, associate director Jordan Harrison, broadcast associate Josh Franz.
1-0's right down the pipe, and the count's evened up at 1 apiece. Sinker.
And the great Dave Corus.
Counts evened up at 1 apiece. From Aroldis to Valdez, and that's down the middle again with a splitter. 1 and 2. Payoff pitch from Aroldis to Valdez.
1-2 from Chapman.
Oh, spiked. Good block there from Adley. 2 and 2.
A little wry smile.
Aroldis,
right
a
there
former
on that
Pirate.
The splitter he just threw.
Two delivery.
1 out, bottom of the 9th inning.
Popped in the air and out of play. Valdez going to choose the battle here.
Pirates won the series opener last night 8-4. Pirates with 13 runs against the Marlins Thursday.
2-2 offering. Tapper again foul. Valdez choosing to really battle Aroldis here.
Aroldis Chapman is one of the biggest dudes you will ever see in a uniform. But his mechanics are almost pristine. Other than Nolan Ryan, in terms of using the entire body to generate power.
2-2 delivery. Down and in. Ball 3. The count's full.
He changed all that much, even at his advanced age.
Great eye there from Valdez.
Look how he uses the lower half. It explodes off the mound. The long stride. Arm is late but fast.
Full count delivery. Hey, struck him out looking. Slider, top of the zone. Valdez, down. And the Pirates are down to their final out.
The slider.
Tied him up.
That's the one thing that's changed about Chapman.
Oh, and Valdez went around. That's a sword from Aroldis.
On the velo.
And the last hope for
if he really wants 100, he's still got
the Pirates is Ronnie Simons. Aroldis has 1,382 strikeouts, most by reliever in MLB history. And Simon takes one at the knees, call the ball. Adley challenges, and he'll flip the count from 1-0 to 0-1 as that was a dot. What a trade he's going to be in October. Great defensive catcher. Can hit. Adley is the perfect fit for Boston. 0-1 is spiked, the splitter. Counts evened up 1 apiece. Simon, a strikeout and 2 grounders into a double play. Does not have a hit this season. And the minors a lot this year, was with Miami last year. 1-1 offer. Simon fouls it back, and the Pirates are down to their final strike. And here we go. This is for the win.
Red Sox with 12 shutouts this season, third most in all of baseball.
Arolas for the win. Simon the other way and foul. He's going to hang tough. One, two. Twig and a foul in the glove. That's strike three. That's the ball game. Arolas gets the save. He punches out Roddy Simon, and the Red Sox shut out the Pirates 4-0 with some great pitching. A 3-run ninth inning. And great defense, great hitting as well. The Red Sox keep on rolling here in the second half of the season. That's all from Pittsburgh. Thank y'all for watching. See you later. RV out. Peace. Another great day for the Red Sox.